Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us and welcome to another edition of Transformer Facts Friday. This is the second weekly roundup show that I like to do on this channel, which again gives me the perfect opportunity to do exactly that. Keep you guys updated with things that are banging on the world of Transformers. I'll let you know what's happening with this YouTube channel and of course my Instagram, which is Toys_R_Us. This is part 1 of 2 of the news and we're going to kick things off with, again, we keep talking about this hype train that's building and it's exactly that. Now, although there's no actual figures, in Australia, basically Australian retailers have started to put up already price tags. Of course, they're just on empty hook rails for new Rise of the Beasts toys. Now the pegs are denoting Spark Racers, Core Deluxe and Core Voyager. So obviously we haven't seen any Spark Racers yet. So this has added more fuel to the fire as to what exactly these are going to be. We've seen a few Cores and Deluxe and we've obviously seen the Core Voyagers as well. So hopefully soon with the band's first Pulse on Tuesday, we'll get to see exactly what some of these figures are. But it's interesting they're putting tags out already. Right, this is something that I've shown people before. This is the Pop Taters. However, this Pop Tater is a keyring. These are going to be priced at $9.99. The release date is this month, and it's Mr. Potato Head styling in your favourite licensed characters. As I say, these are going to be keychains now. So there is Optimus Prime or Pop Tater Prime, whatever he's going to be called, to give you an idea of just how big he is. Apologies for the glare, I'm at work doing this just for you guys straight away. And then we've got them on a bag. Now I can't imagine me ever putting that on my gym bag on the way into work, but there you go. There's the other ones in the collection as well. They are quite cute, to be fair, but I don't know if they'll make their way over to the UK. If they do, I will let people know. That is what the package will look like as well if you see them, and it looks like, I think, they're going with 3 or 4 of each inside each box. Right, moving on. This is something I always highlight, and the reason why I highlight it is exactly this. So when Takara Tomy put their figures up for official, I suppose, pre-orders and order on their website, they do a sequence of 4 photos of the transformation process. And I know obviously most of these figures we've already seen, and in fact there's been the videos out. But what I really like about it is the transformation photos are how I would imagine, or how they do it exactly in the movies. So it's only 2, as I say, photos in the middle, but I just think it's so clever, and they take these photos. And of course, that is how they use it. Like obviously Hasbro Pulse and everything, they've got loads of photos which you scroll through. Takara Tomy do it transforming, which I think it just works really well. That's why I like to highlight it on here. Okay, moving on. This is incredibly interesting. So I've took this from tformers.com. I'm just going to read a little bit about this here. So this is another thing that's been listed on eBay, and it's a collection of artwork said to be from the original Marvel productions of the 1986 Transformers movie. So these are amazing because they're character renderings and it's basically from Toei Doga artists. I hope I pronounced that wrong. And it's got the images of preliminary designs show different versions of some of the new characters. So in here, there's some images of Unicron, Galvatron, Cup, RC, basically all the new characters that they were introducing to the Transformers movie that obviously they didn't have storyboards and everything from the Sunbound cartoons. These are great. I've just got a few pictures of this I've taken, you can see. So we've got RC, and all these are for sale on eBay. It's crazy. Some real Transformers history there. Both modes, Galvatron, front and back. Same with most of the characters. I like the way that they put in a minute. You'll see. This one I think is really clever because that actually looks more like Target Master Hot Rod, but obviously it's not. You can also pretty much see or think in your head like the scenes that they use these in. But when we get to Cup in a second, I love the fact that they called straight away Old Cup. So obviously they had the idea in mind, perhaps, of his character. He is Scourge, of course, front and back, Sharkticon. So as I've said, all these characters which weren't really used, or they weren't even invented, shall we say, for the Sunbow cartoon before the movie. So this is, of course, where they've got the well, this is them in their first phases of drawing. It's so good to see. Unicron's fantastic. I just wish I could draw like these guys. Looks phenomenal. And of course Wheelie at the very end as well. They're available on eBay, but as I say, if you wanted to check it out, I took the information from Tformers. I'll just very quickly show you the screenshot I took from the website. If you want to type that into, as I say, Tformers, you will get and be able to see that. Moving on, we've already just seen the first picture of it, and thank you to everybody who corrected me with, of course, it is a samurai version of Ironhide. So I've been on Iron Factory's Weibo page again, and we've got some more pictures of Tetsubi, which is exactly that. It is a samurai version of Ironhide. So, and you can tell straight away, you know, as soon as someone said that, I think the head sculpt really does give it away. So this is just a crazy idea that just seems to work. A bit like Kang Toys, Predator King, etc. This is just Ironhide, completely samurai up with all his weaponry. I don't even know all the names of all the weapons, so I'm not going to insult anybody by getting them all wrong. There's just a standard blaster, but you can see he's got so many stabbing devices, forks, spears, etc. There's the standard alternate mode, and then here it is with everything attached. Again, genius idea, looks really, really good. Right, sticking with art at the moment, this has just popped up on TFW 2005, and this especially will appeal to people who are doing the Transformers Magic Brothers, the War expansion set. This is Ken Christensen. I'm going to sneeze, I'm so sorry. Excuse me. This is actual line drawings from him, the artist who was behind some of the cards for the expansion packs. You can see there it says at the bottom, Transformer Magic official line art by Ken Christensen. This is on TFW 2005 and indeed on Ken Christensen's Twitter and social media pages. Again, just really good to see these and appreciate the work that went into them. Right, for those of you who've got Cosmos and you don't like the gaps in the forearms, Larkins Lair has done a video using, I think it's the Superman Studios S13 gap fillers. So not only is he showing them off, he's doing a full review if you'd like to check that out. And then, that is it. That is it for this first part of the news. In other news with regards to the channel, I've set the live for 10:30 UK time this Saturday. So that should give enough opportunity for most people around the world to jump on board. We're just going to be talking perhaps collection goals, how I've had to change mine again, even though I've moved room, and I suppose things that we're most looking forward to, or shall I say crossing our fingers for, with the Pulse live stream on Tuesday. It'll be great to catch up with everybody again. I'm also going to be doing, of course, a draw for a competition for the channel members. But of course, everybody jump on board. It's nice to speak to everybody and interact with you all. And again, I'm going to be doing another video in a few hours. I've got a few more things, and if anything else drops overnight for myself, I'll let you know straight away. With regards to reviews, In Demand Toys have shipped me my Hot Shot, Legacy Evolution Hot Shot, Core Class Slug, and I think I've got Voyager Class Leo Prime as well. So fingers crossed I'll get some of them done for the weekend, as well as just a few other maybe collection update and room update videos as well. Thank you ever so much for the support, guys. Take care.